Today, India launched a powerful counter-terror operation named Operation Sindoor, targeting terror camps across 9 locations in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, in Bahawalpur and Muridke in Pakistan's Punjab, and Muzaffarabad and Kotli in POK. Let's break down what happened, why it matters, and the history behind the terror groups that were targeted under Operation Sindoor. Now, these strikes were not random. The camps that were hit are known hubs of two deadly terror outfits. Yes, I'm talking about Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Taiba. These two groups have carried out some of the most horrific terror attacks in India's history. Let's first look at Jaish-e-Mohammed or JEM. This group was formed by Masood Azhar in the early 2000s. He was arrested by India in 1994 but released in 1999 during the IC-814 hijack crisis when a plane was taken hostage and India had to negotiate for the passengers' safety. Soon after being released, Azhar returned to Pakistan and set up Jaish-e-Mohammed, focusing on uniting Kashmir with Pakistan and fighting foreign forces in Afghanistan. Jaish-e-Mohammed is made up of Pakistanis, Kashmiris, and even Afghans and Arabs who fought in the Soviet-Afghan War. And they have been behind the 2001 J&K Assembly attack that killed 38 people, the 2001 Parliament attack that shook the nation, the 2016 Pathankot attack that killed 6 Indian soldiers, and let's not forget the 2016 Uri attack in which 17 Indian soldiers were martyred, and the 2019 Pulwama suicide bombing where 40 CRPF personnel were killed. One of the targets today, the Jamia Masjid Subhanallah in Bahawalpur, is believed to be a Jaish-e-Mohammed stronghold. Now let's talk about Lashkar-e-Taiba or LET, led by Hafiz Saeed. This group is infamous for the 2008 Mumbai terror attacks, where 170 plus people were killed in a hotel, a train station, and a Jewish center. Lashkar-e-Taiba has also been linked to, let me remind you, the 2006 Mumbai train bombings, in which more than 180 people were killed. The 2010 Pune German bakery blast. LET was formed in the late 1980s and wants to bring Kashmir under Pakistan control. But their goal doesn't stop there. They openly talk about wanting to restore Islamic rule across all of India. And their headquarters is in Muridke, near Lahore, a massive 200-acre campus with schools, hospitals, a seminary, and even a fish farm. It was reportedly built with funds from the Middle East, especially Saudi Arabia. The United States even says that LET even recruits internationally people like David Headley, a key planner in the Mumbai attacks, and others arrested in the US and UK. Today's Operation Sindoor was a strong signal. India has targeted the roots, not just individual terrorists, but the entire infrastructure in Pakistan and POK. Both Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Taiba have left a deep scar on India. And with this Operation Sindoor, India is saying, enough is enough. We'll keep tracking updates from this developing story. Stay tuned to the Indian Express for more such explainers. Thank you so much for watching.